Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World and the Black Business School. And I wanted to break something down for you real quick that I hope will help you in terms of understanding money and wealth and all these other things. So give me 1 second. I'm going to invite some people into the live stream so that we can have a productive conversation. I'm actually in Philadelphia right now getting ready for our Financial Juneteenth Investing Summit that's about to take place tomorrow. If you live in Philadelphia, near Philadelphia, you can still come out by going to drboycephiladelphia.com. If you missed the seminar, you can join us in the digital experience, which is at drboyceseminars.com. Forgive me, I'm in a hotel room, so that's why you see stuff in the background that looks kind of crazy. In fact, I should probably clean up my bed a little bit. Let me throw this stuff inside. There we go. Maybe I look a little more presentable now. Who knows? Let me see here. Give me 1 second here. Okay. All right. All right. So let me see here. Okay. So here we go. All right. So here's what I wanted to kind of talk about real quick. It has to do with millennials and young people. There are lots of young people out here that are trying to figure it out financially, and it's not an easy equation. It's complex figuring out how the world works financially. In fact, that's why I feel bad that we don't have standard financial literacy taught at a very high level on a very large scale. I think that that's what our country needs. That's not what our country is given its people, and I think that we're going to regret that. But anyway, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is this article that I was reading about millennials and purchasing homes. Now, here's one thing that the article says that really jumped out at me. It says that 63% of millennials who bought homes have regrets, usually because they missed this one crucial step. So let me explain what they say the crucial step is. This is from CNBC, and it says that millennial home ownership has been off to a slow start. Roughly 1 in 3 millennials under the age of 35 own a home as of the end of 2018, according to the Census Bureau. That's 8 to 9 percentage points lower than the previous generation's home ownership rates at 25 to 34. And that's according to the research from the Urban Institute's Housing and Finance Policy Center. Now, is that a problem? It could be defined as a problem, but the thing about it is that I think young people also today have different lives than what young people had back 40 years ago, right? 40 years ago, it wasn't uncommon to be 24 years old, with a spouse and children. Now that's not quite common. I literally remember being in the house and my parents being like 23 years old, and I remember thinking that they were old people, because they were older than me. But now I look back and I say, wow, that's really young. So anyway, they say, yet many of the younger people lucky enough to own a place still suffer from buyer's remorse. So out of the 1/3 of millennials who do buy homes, 2/3 of those millennials are not completely happy about the purchase. They said nearly 2/3, 63% of millennials aged 23 to 38, say that they have regrets about purchasing their current home, according to a new poll of about 1,500 homeowners at Bankrate. 35% of baby boomers, 53 to 75, say the same. So the older you get, the less regret that there is, while 50% of Gen Xers, 39 to 54, cope to some remorse, right? Or cop to some remorse. So half of all the Generation Xers, so if you're 39 to 54, half of you regret buying a house, half of you don't. If you're older, you're glad to own a house. So it almost seems like they're leaning in the direction of saying that home ownership is more comfortable for people who are a little bit older. Let's keep going here. It says, so here's what they say is the top reason millennials have regrets. Underestimating the hidden costs associated with buying and owning a home, including the ongoing responsibilities of maintaining it, is the number one millennial homeowner frustration. Yeah, a lot of people buy a home and don't realize that owning a home comes with a lot of other expenses. It comes with the taxes. When you're a homeowner, they tax you more. Also, maintenance. Maintenance is something big. I know that in our house, when we went ahead and made an investment to finish the basement, and it cost a lot of money, but I didn't mind spending the money because I knew it was good. We were going to get that money back. That money's our money. It's not like we even gave it away. We just put it into the house. So the basement, is nice and finished. But also at the same time, especially once we finished the basement, we started having all these plumbing issues and electrical issues and everything else. And these things weren't cheap. You're talking about, you know, $200, $300, $400 a pop. And I remember thinking that, you know, that having put aside excess cash is one of the things that saved us from you know, this home ownership situation kind of kicking us in the butt. So I encourage anybody who gets a home to understand that there's two costs to a house. There's the cost of getting the house and the mortgage and all that, and then there's the cost of maintaining the house. So by the way, everybody, I want to say welcome to drboycetv.com, the home for intelligent Black people. Also, I want to remind you guys we have blackenough.com. This is where we have this is our basically Facebook for Black people. This is where the runaway slaves get off the digital plantation and are running away from Facebook. Not completely. You don't have to leave Facebook, but you can keep your Facebook account. But Black Enough is kind of the gathering spot where it's all Black, it's all real, all honest, and it's all, you know, free and authentic. You can do whatever you want. Doesn't cost you a thing to join. So feel free to join us at Black Enough. Hit the thumbs up button real quick. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do that. I'm going to say goodbye to my friends at Financial Juneteenth TV. My phone's about to die, so I'm about to cut you guys down. So if you want to finish up, you can go to drboycetv.com. So feel free to go there. All right.